or doing it for your nails is with the not too news, but if you are first time starting it out and not sure what you are going to do, this is going to be a perfect video for you. And we are going to do is from start to finish and gel extension application using all the essential including omega gels. I'm going to explain it in a little bit. So what is when you are going to using your omega gels and when you're gonna go into using a tip extension glue. So let's get started because I'm almost doing it behind the scene. However, I got a lot of suggestions and asking to see the gel extension application again, even though I have hundreds of videos that do it and cover it. And today what I want to do is really simple and easy nails on my nails. I'm really in love with the look of this color, so want to do that one using two of this is newest colors, number 1 from Sweet Aura and number 12, and we're gonna ombre it. And when we get close to that one, I'm gonna show you how to do is really easy ombre on my nails. And almost I get everything prepped, and which I just need to apply it on my nail because so tempting. Because I did, you know, what I did is a lot of pre-made is gel extension, which is using is really semi-transparent or pretty much transparent on the section that I'm going to using the omega gel to apply on my nails. So it's really great if for all the nail tech or even for the nail tech you're prepping for your clients. This is one of the way you can able to do that and to increase your income to apply for the clients. And if you want to see how to apply it on for your clients properly, I have a lot of videos as well, but today's will have so many of requests for the gel extension application for all of the beginner nail techs out there. Okay, so the tips I'm going to using the almonds medium, I'm gonna just like take it off first, and then I'm gonna show you prepping my nails. I keep a couple of the nails that the nails after I remove it is really nice and strong. I don't feel any is tender at all, so it's perfect for the next set. So I'm going to using is almonds medium, so it's really perfect for your clients or for yourself who want just a little bit length of the nails but don't want too much. And with the Glitz tip gel extension is really nice and solid. However, it's really flexible, and you can see that it doesn't have to pre-etch at all, and you do not have to etching at all if you don't want to, because then it's gonna take away from integrity of the structure of the tips. So let's it come with 12 size, and from size 0 all the way to size 11. So I'm gonna put in here, and one of this box will be 600 tips, so give you about approximately about 50 set of minimums of the set of nails. So put it out on here for a second, and we are going to prepping my nails. Going to trim off. I did trim like 3 of them already. Want to trim the rest of them. All right, so if you know anyone who can benefit from this video, please share it to your friends, whoever you would know. Oh, my nails is getting nice and long, and almost getting a whole bunch of the pre-made press on, as well as the gel extensions pre-made already. Shape. I like to cut my nails really short. If you have the clients do not want to trim the nails even though they are really long, definitely you can suggest them with using a Builder gels or using the rubber base, fiber base to build the structure for the nails. But if they want to keep that nice and long, just be aware sometimes the client's nail gonna be like really curved out, and it's hard for you to apply your gel extension. So turn your e-file. I'm using the 180 sanding bit, and push back the cuticles. I did it push earlier, but I'm gonna repeating saying it. So push back your cuticles, and then you just remove all of the unwanted dead tissues and smooth the surface of the nails. Keep the sanding band parallel with the nails. Shouldn't feel any of the pressure at all. If you do not have an e-file or you don't use any of e-file, you can also use a hand file to prep it work as well. I did get this one taken care of already, so I'm gonna do it again. All right. Okay. And we are going to clean all of the dust and debris off from the surface. And now it's important time to size the nails. And for all beginners, I'm not sure is this how it's gonna help it, but it does help me a lot. So I have a double tip right here. Just get a couple stripes right here, and I'm gonna size them. And you're gonna make sure that it will be sizing you're gonna check and then size from a sidewall to the sidewall. The glove it's just like the glove, it try to focus on the lighting. Try to focus on the gloves. Hello Kat, how are you? Thanks so much for tuning in. So you're gonna size it from a sidewall to the sidewall to make sure that if you have any missing spot, you want to go a little bit of the one size bigger. If you are having a little bit of overlap, you want to go a little bit slighter or smaller. Or also if it getting between that, if you go a little bit smaller, then it might be missing edges. You definitely want to go a bigger size, and then you file a little bit down. But pretty much is all of the tips that is come in the box with 12 sizes will really accommodate a lot of clients who even have the half size. So go ahead and place it right here. I'm gonna go ahead and size, and here I have a double tip, and I'll place it to right here. And then my left hand and right hand are the same size, so I'm gonna get another ones for my right hand. Okay. I'm gonna just do back and forth like this, and then going side 5. Perfect. Let me see size 6. How goes I find? sidewall to the sidewall, 5, and then 5. So then all of mine, I could go between 6 and 5. My ring finger can be 6. My index fingers can be 6 and then 6 and 5. Okay, so the middle ones will be, the middle fingers will be 5, and then the ring fingers and the index finger is size 6. And left hand and right hand are same. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it right here. Now try the pinky, side 10. Good. Okay, so I'm not just going like opposite like this, so it's easy for me to apply the essential later. So now is the important, besides you push back the cuticle, remove any of the dust and debris or dead tissues, and then now we are going to apply the tips on. And you do not have to prepping and edging the tips at all. Okay, so now it's only things that you have to remember. We are going to using this 2 essential. Want to use that in primers on the back, on the well of the tips. I put it upside down. It's not like the tip is upside down, so put it on the back of the tip, which is on the well of the tip, and do the same thing on the nails. So whatever you put it on the back of the tip, you are doing the same thing on your nails. So I'm gonna do on the tip first. And if you're doing for your clients or for yourselves, you want to do the tip first, so then that way your hands will not getting, you know, it's like stuff to stick it on after you apply it. So about 1/3 of the nails, or where you are going to place your tips on the nails. So we are going to apply the primer, and this primer will prep the well of the tips, so it getting even a better adhesion so when we apply the base coat on it. Okay, and this will be air dry. Hey, thanks so much, Kat. All right, so next we are going to using a base coat and do the same things, like 1/3 of the nails, or where the nail is going to place it on. The tips is on where the tip's going to place it on the nails. Here we go. TikTok fam. Do that with all 10 tips. I find that it plays it on the plates, the stone plates like this. It's helped you so much from holding every single tips. So you can prep all 10 nails at the same 10 tips at the same time. All right, go ahead, and this will help you moving like more efficient, faster. All right, in the meantime, we already prepped the nails, and now we are doing the same thing. We're gonna adding a primer first. And we're using Omega gels right here. I'm gonna do the thumbs last. Okay. We'll do the thumb separate. Let it air dry. Hey, Dom, how are you? You're on Instagram. Awesome. All right, next is the base coat. Hey, thanks so much, Kat, for bought a batch. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you. All right, so we have the tip is ready. Now I just need to adding the base coat on my nails. A lot of questions were asking, Nancy, are placing the tips on, is pop up off like right away or next day? Make sure you do not skip your prepping step, which is your primers and the base coat. So I did primer and then base coat. I did it both on the top of your nails or your client's nails and on the wells of the tip. So the well of the tip is already prepped and it's ready, and we are going to using iHold Omega gels. And this is the, when you are going to use this, you can use both Omega gel or tip extension glue gels to apply the tip extensions on the nails. However, when you are using the tip extension glue gels, is a little bit, the consistency, the viscosity is a little bit is thinner. So it's like do liquidy and it's runnier. So for the beginners, when you apply it on, it's a little bit challenge for you, because when it had too much liquid on it and you're not sure that is where direction of the tip set, you tend to shift it and move it a little bit, and you do not want it to flood the cuticle or it squeeze it out from the edges or the area that you do not expecting. However, on the other hand, your Omega gels is solids. The consistency is really the viscosity is really thick, so it's more like a solid. So then it's really help for our beginners, or even when you're doing for yourself, is so much of the control of your application. So once you get a hang of this, you can also using back and forth. I still really like doing the iHold Omega gels when it comes to initial set, like when you're first starting out with set. And then you can using a tip extension glue gel to do it 1 or 2 times of your rebalance, and then you're gonna remove it and do the new set. And this is also, you can easy to soak off as well. So now I am going, I'm not gonna do a thumb because my thumbs, I'm gonna do the last. So let me do the thumbs last, and I didn't want to put anything on it. So start with my index, okay? Question if you have for me is the best time to question now. Now it has the primers and the base, so I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the Omega Gel. So now when you first start, you might get a little bit of it confused, or either you are getting a little bit too much of the Omega Gels or might be a little bit too little. So do 1 or 2 nails, you'll get hang of it really fast. So this is really a solid consistency, but it's so easy for you to spread it. I'm gonna spread it evenly. It is an option. You don't, a lot of nail tech just, you know, pick up Omega Gels and adding on nice and easy, but I'm gonna spread it out so it's kind of even easier. Okay, so you can also spread it more. I will spread it in about the same size of your nail plates. And I spread it to the side to make sure that it's got covers on the side. All right, so I'm gonna show one at a time. So we'll have 4 or 5 nails. So that way you have so many of the footage, so many of options. So I'm gonna make sure I'm closing the Omega Gels. You do not want to have it right here in flash key. So this is, you do not have to have a flash key if you don't want to. Katie, hello, happy Sunday, how are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. So I'm gonna place it. Now you have your Omega Gel. You can see that part of the Omega Gels. You're gonna continue to place it on. It already have a primers and base coat. You can see a little bit shiny here. And place it about 45 degree, closer to the cuticle, just a light away. So you give it a space so that way when you seal the cuticle, it will be so much easier. So now let me show you this. With the normal of your tip extension glue gels, it have a little bit of thinner viscosity, is more liquidy. You can't let it go like this. And you can see that, you know, if you go crooked, when you're using the tip extension glue gel with is a little bit of thinner viscosity, it will be probably running everywhere already. With your Omega Gels, it will definitely give you all the time in the world and peace of mind, so you can able to adjusting your application on the ways you are applying. So 45 degree angle, and then you can see the tips. If it crooked to the left or to the right, go ahead and adjusting it, and then slowly give it a slowly pressure. You do not have to go aggressive, just slowly. And you can see that it meets right on the free edges of my nails already. And then you can able to press it down. Alexa, stop. She's listening to us. All right, so now you can see it's a little bit of extras of the Omega Gels. Excess right here, which is using your spatula or your .2 or ringwood stick to remove it absolutely. Okay, and now go back adjusting it. Now you can let go of the tips and then you can cure under the LED lights. However, if your clients, I'm gonna place it closer to the tip and you can see that it's wrapped on the tip right there. Okay, and then you can now go ahead and cure this. So now you can know that, okay, so I'm gonna using a little bit of the, a little bit less of the Omega Gels or a little bit more of Omega Gels, so you can do it for the next one. So check if it crooked, do it now, adjusting it before you are going to cure. We'll do a flash cure really quick. It's just it. So then just in case the client's shifting and moving, so I'm going to do a flash cure for 30 seconds first. So you would do that one at a time and get all of them done. Then you're going to cure, full cure for 60 seconds. So that's also one of the ways this is going to help you to achieve the application for the clients. It's not only, you don't need to doing like quick, faster, it is smarter and more efficiency, and it's no frustrating the tip is going to be crooked, because if you place it on using your a little bit of a thinner viscosity, and if it crooked, because you have to hold on to the tips, and if you have to hold on to the tip, you don't get to see how and tie the tips, and then sometimes it go crooked to the left or to the right, and by the time you let it go, you see the whole entire crooked to one side, and then only you can't using a file and shape it. You only option you do, you have to trim it shorter and then remove it and place another ones on. If you have been getting all messy with your application, this is the videos and this is the tutorials gonna be perfect for you. And also, this is not the first time we're doing this. We did thousands of video already, so you can always type it in. And Glitz Accessory and such is Insta-Tip Gel Extension application from start to finish. You see so many of the videos I do really details. I'm just really excited. That is for all of your asking and requests. You asked for it, it is happened. Then your Omega Gel with the new formulas of the TPO and HEMA free, so easy for you to apply it on, and the consistency is perfect, so it's not runny at all, it's not too solid, so then you can nail it down in like no time, save you a ton of the time, so then you can do a perfect and proper application, long lasting for 4 weeks. And you can go right into either is polishings or any of design to increase your incomes and increase your actually a quality of your works, you know, instead of messing around with the tip and getting crooked the tip and then frustrated all the time. Moving on to the next one. We have so many requests for this, everyone, so definitely I will not gonna miss this one with you. So the next one, I just pick smaller amounts. Also really depends, my nail place is not too long, so that amount of the Omega gels is really suitable, but adjusting accordingly to your client's nail plate. Some clients have really nice and long nail plates, so you definitely want to using a little bit extra of your Omega gel. Some clients have a little bit of shorter nail plate, so also adjusting it, you're gonna probably pick up a little bit less of Omega gels. But when you are doing probably about few nails, you get hang of it really fast. So I'm pick up the beads of Omega gels about the size of the smaller moonbeam, because on my nail plate, and then that's it. And also, this is really cool though for any clients that have a really, I would say, is really deep. Also, then I forgot the word. If anyone will know, is like not have a C curve on the natural nails. The structure is kind of nails kind of flat. This is also builds really nice and it's strong for it for your client. So now you can see your Omega gels. I spread it and like it's about the same like amount of it on my nails. So I'm gonna place it 45 degree. Why 45 degrees? So then that way you can place it first to bond with the cuticle line, and I'll give it just a line away, and then so that way when you are going to slowly press it, giving a pressure down, your Omega gel gonna flow along with the tips and then go right into the free edges without squeeze it out everywhere. So, and then you do not need to do it really aggressively, just slowly, gently press it down. You do not have to go as fast, and because in that way you can able to adjusting the tips, crookeds. This my nail, this too a challenge because it crookeds my fingers. It's only challenge when I'm placing a tip on this one right here. All right. Just remove any of the excess Omega gels on the sides. I see that, so I'm gonna remove it right away. So make sure that it's not crooked. If it does, it seals really well. So let me key it for 30 seconds. Flash here. Yes, cat is so much easier. I agree with you. All right, so next ones, we're gonna do the same thing. Pick up smaller amounts of your Omega gels. You don't want it too much. That is going to be squeeze out too much. Good amount. All right, so about the size of my nail plates, give it a little bit of space because when I place it down, it will also going to squeeze it and tend to blends really nice to the nails. Place it just a line away from the cuticles, and now you're gonna take a look if it has any of the like spot that you need to adjusting it. If it crooked to the left or to the right, it's gonna be a great time for you to adjusting it now, or else it's gonna get crooked when you are curing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and place it, giving it a little bit of pressures, and you can see that your Omega gel is spreading it evenly, slowly. You can see that the Omega gel is right on the free edges right there. It's a great time to adjusting it now. Here you go. Using the dot tool to remove any of the excess gels, Omega gels that it might have. And even though I'm grabbing the paper and I'm still taking my time, it doesn't go anywhere. So with your traditional tip extension glue gels, it probably is gonna, if you let go of your tips, is gonna be, you know, your tips gonna fall off already. But with Omega gel, you pretty much can take your time and adjusting it to your liking, and before you are going to cure, you can just check it on the side, to the side, to see if any of the missing, you know. So flash cure, or even you do not have to flash cure, you can straight right into the LED lamp and cure, just in case you need to flash cure. But keep your gels pot away from your flashlights here. Thank you so much, Wendy. I appreciate you so much. All right, so here's the tips. The pinky, we're gonna pick up just again your Omega gels. That's how much you need. You can always adding some more. Or again, as I said, when you do 1 or 2 nails for your clients, you kind of know your client's nail plate, so you can add, adjusting it, add a little bit more of omega gels if your clients have a longer nail plates, or using a little bit less of omega gels if the clients have a shorter nail plates. Okay, so adjusting accordingly. Okay. And then we are going to place it on. Just a line away from your cuticles line. And you see that I haven't pressed anything else yet, but I'm going to show you on the side. See that? You can, if your clients, especially if your clients is like really moving and non-stop, not sit still, this is going to be a perfect for your clients too. If the clients have really a thin nail plates or need to like a little bit of strength on it, your omega gel will be a great candidate. And remove any of the excess gels that might have. And this one I'm gonna bump it or fire it later. It's not a big deal. But here's a focus on it. Your omega gels covers completely on the nails. All right, so flash cure, or just place it on the LED lights and cure for 60 seconds. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that for 60-second cure, because now it's time for us to cure all of them, and then I'm gonna move on to the thumb. Hello Robins, how are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. And welcome to Glitz live video. All right, so because we're doing live stream, so it's a real 60 seconds. So this is what design I'm going to do with you today, and I'm so excited. Almost doing all different really I would say exquisite different designs. Also, I have so many of them, so check them out if you want to see more than just this. Is one of really cute and simple, because I was suggest and I promise, okay, I'm gonna do is gel extension. I'm gonna do it's really cute and simple, and for all beginners you can able to achieve this, whether you're doing for yourself or your clients or a press on nails. You definitely can achieve this. It's so easy. And then I will leave it for maybe 1 or 2 days, or we'll see how it goes, and then we might add some crystal or some 3D flowers, because I was doing this one and going to apply it using omega gels, pre-make them. I really like it, because if you pre-make them and have them semi-transparent or real pretty much transparent on this section that you are going to apply it on your nail, you can easily apply it with your omega gels and then your essential primers and base coat, and it will last you for weeks to come. Especially for nail tech, you do not have time to do it for like hours, so this is omega gel will be definitely going to be the last essential when it come into the apply the gel extension. So make sure that you do, if you're doing a pre-made gel extension, it had to be really clear or semi-transparent. You do not want to apply it with really solid color, because it's not going, your LED lights will not penetrate and key it for you. Okay, so And then I have a lot of suggestions. So oh, which one I'm gonna do? So I'm gonna do this, and then next when I do a next set, I will using the press on nails a premix again. So now we're done with this, and we move on to the thumb, or I can just do 4 and then we can go from there. But doing a thumb is also fun too. So again, for the thumbnails on the tips, I already prep it. So I did again primer and base coat. So here's only essential you need when it comes into this gel extension. Your primer, important because you do not etching your tips, the well of the tips. So therefore you do want to prep it so that they will not going to pop up or falling up at all. They will last for weeks to come. Joy 1,000 of others is licensed professionals now take is applied for the clients at the salons using Glitz is iHold gels that for your essential. So this one you can use it the tip extension when the clients come back and want to rebalance, or you can use it to is adding structure for the nails. And here's a top coat. I have it right on the side. So here your essentials that you all need. Okay, right, let's do primers on my thumb. To open it again because I close it so I can show you. Okay, primers on my thumb and air dry. And then base coat on my thumb and 30-second here. Base. I did primers earlier on that and it's air dry, and now it's base coat. 30-second here for the base coat. Do the same thing on the well of the tips. Primers, air dry, and then base coat 30-second. And then your omega gels going between of those two coats. Those will creating really longevities of your gel extensions application, and it won't, the clients, well, it's not gonna pop up until the next time they come in. It's not like they come in and the nail's gonna pop up. Is going to grow out, and then you can using your tip extension glue gel to do one time. Of a lot of nail tech that choose to not doing is rebalance at all. Some clients, some nail tech will do one time of rebalance, some do 2 times, but you do not want to just using rebalance over and over again, because when the nails start growing out, is changing the structures, you know, of the nail. So you be aware of that. All right, so this one is done with the base coats, and the tips already have a primers and also the base coat on it. You can see a little bit of shinies there. So I'm gonna using your is omega gels. I love the viscosity. All right, so I'm gonna pick a little bit more because my thumb is bigger. I need too much. Okay, cool. And also your omega gels, you know that how powerful of just only, not only it does for your gel application, your gel tip applications, also can be your bestie when it comes to your 3D cluster pointed crystals applications, and it can create your beautiful of 3D glass 3D flowers nail art. So we have so many videos. If you're first time tuning in, welcome to Glitz live tutorial, where you can find so many of the helpful tip and trick and video for yourself. All right, so place it closer and I will let it go. You can see that we're not pressing it down yet, but I will show you that you can adjusting just in case your tip is feeling like crooked to the left or to the right. It's gonna be a great time for you to adjusting it. And we're gonna do slowly. Gently press it. But just go to the right just a little bit. you have it. A little bit extra of your omega gels here. We're gonna wipe it off. And now you can using your flashlight to flash key it, or simply just place it on the LED lights and key it for 60 seconds, so you can let go of the tips. Nice and easy. Okay, go ahead and key it. Second. Again, is real 60 second. So it was like, all right. And I'm so excited about this colors because I almost doing like either blue. Should I do blue or should I do pink? Should I do purples? And I said, this one is cute and really nice and simple and super easy. Super easy. We can do that together. And of course, I have 60 seconds. So I'm gonna put that on the side because we're gonna use it for my other hands, my dominant hand. And move this on the side. Oh, done. Cool. All right, so put this on the side. Clean this. To separate the skins with the tips. And you do not have to do a lot of shaping because it's already pre-sized and pre-shaped. If just in case your clients are going to, this is the almonds mediums. There's also the almond short as well. So if your clients want to do short side, it is gonna great for you to apply it for the clients. But just in case the clients don't want to do a short at first, and if they are doing almonds medium, apply it on, and then they are going to change their minds and want it shorter afterward, and you have to trim it and you have to cut it and you have to reshape it. This is just for the nail tech information. And if the client is decide to like have the almonds medium already, and then she like, no, too long, I'm gonna do it shorter. So make sure you are consult the clients first, okay? So if the clients just want short, then you have a short size, so then you don't have to trim them down and cut them and reshape them because it take extra time for you to do it. This is for the nail tech informations only. And then if the clients decide to like, no, I still want to cut it shorter, so do make sure you consult the clients after I apply the length and the tips on the nails. If you would like to do any of adjustments like longer, shorter, you can't do a longer. Obviously, if you're doing a shorter, there's gonna be the additional chalks for the reshape, and the reshape shape and then reapplies on it, file and shape on. Someone using a sanding band, you can use direct to the other bits that you have. Hold on, let me switch it, the tips. I will use a sanding band, especially for beginners. If you're using a sanding band, actually it does clean up quite really well for you without scare you of getting too closer to the cuticles with your is diamond carbide or ceramics or any others of E5 bits that you are going to use. And I'm just like clean the cuticles on me. Okay. Change my bit to the ceramics. But use whatever the convenience for you. I'm gonna start on the side and hold it for about 30 degrees to clean up and remove any of the separate the skin. And if I show you on the sides, you're gonna go at like 30 degrees slowly on the edges, so the edges of your bit will be able to clean out the and seal the cuticles. Hey Robin, how are you? Thanks so much for tuning in. And welcome to Glitz live video. I'm so excited that we are going to, after this, we're gonna use the Sweet Aura gel polish to do some cute designs like ombre. I'm using the clipper and cut them, trim them. This part you're gonna do slowly. Take your time. It doesn't take you that much time, but you don't want to rush on this one. It's getting closer to the cuticle. I'm using the E-file to clean up some of the, like, smooth it out, soften all the calluses on the sides right here of the nails as well. I mean on the fingers. And shouldn't your clients or yourself shouldn't feel any of the pressure at all. Should be like, look like a buff, smoothing it out. All right, looking so far so good. And now we are gonna just pop it. Starts from the center of the nails, and you're both toward downward to both side wall, so you can smooth all the surface without like flatten the nails. Also remove the shine. Let me check really quick. I'm going to clean this one a little bit more. So when you're doing either for yourself or for your clients, and if you get closer to your client's nails and see it without like streaming and doing like what I'm doing, like live streams like this, so you're gonna probably doing it 10 times even better than me, because you do not have to try to accommodate on the screen, I mean under the frames of the camera. Then you can see it better, because I'm a little bit far away from my nails. But it looks really good though. All right, so let me remove this one off. And then I want to use just a little bit of a acetone. Put in a dappen dish. All right, here you go. We have a little bit of acetone from dappen dish we are getting, and I'm just give it a quick like cleans around the cuticle line. So this is help not only to cleanse, and you can see the way you sealing your cuticles, and also it will kind of dissolve a little bit of the excess of extra of any nose like tip, so it helps the cuticle seal so much better. It's more like floss, and that's it. Okay, all done. So now we are done with this. We're going to prep. Hey Dom, thank you, thank you. Give me a second. Here you have it. And now we are going to using primer. Maybe do my thumb first. And then base coat. Do a thumb separate for the colors. And then we'll do the rest of them afterward. Primer first to remove the shines of the tips. We'll rebuff it, but to double secure, so then the long lasting for your gel polish application. So now we'll apply base coat and keep for 30 seconds, just in case you want to add any of the others enhancements, which is you can even apply acrylics on the top of this. You can even apply Velvetty gel, poly gels. You can even apply your Builder gels on the top of this. But today it's gonna be so easy and simple for all beginners. Okay, thin coat of your base coat. 30 seconds here. I will do the rest of them after. So either you do a 2 thumb first and then 4 others fingernails afterward, because if you do all 5 of them, the way you're placing your hands under the lamp, it might not cure your thumbs properly. So I will do the thumbs separate. and then do the rest of them afterward. So the colors we are going to do is number 1, Sweet Aura. So it's like, let me show you. Number 1, Sweet Aura, it's just like that. So it's like kind of a white, but it's like creamy. I would say it is the more trendy colors right now is like coconut latte. That's it. That's one. It is the one. It's not like a white one. It's not like a soft white nor pure white. Is really weird. It like is a coconut latte. It's like it's so crazy. It's trending right now. So give it a good check. I'm gonna using probably sponge. Instead of polishing on it, I want to using the sponge. Because I want just a little bit hints of it. I do not want to hold and tie the coat. It sounds really weird. That's what I want. Just a really good layer instead of coating it, because I want is colors in that, but I do not want it to be solids. I mean, it's hard to explain though. Let me find the right word for that. If anyone is will kind of because we want to do the ombres and with kind of a glazed donut. Because that's what I want. It looks like it's not even a milky white. It looks so cool though. 60 seconds here, and I'll do another coat. If you want to do another coat, you can also do too. So if you want any other colors you want, it's just a shade that's really, I would say, semi-transparent shears, or let me think of the right word for it. Soft look, because the color is so pigmented. The Sweet Aura is so pigmented. I'm gonna leave it right here. So I'm using number 1s right there, and then number 12. And we're gonna do the designs. See how pigment is? I like a pearly colors. It look like coconut latte, or you can call it as a rice color. It looks so cool. Right, you see that how it's like turn out? That's how I want to like the look like that. All right, so I'm just want one swipe because I'm gonna using, you see, if you're doing it, it's gonna give you a perfect of the kind of a good solids coverage, but I want more than that. I love that how you polish this is giving you such a really a solid finish, and then when you're using your sponge, it'll blend so well. So I'm getting it closer to the cuticle. Yes. 60-second cure, everyone. So it's not like it's not even a milky whites. Cool, different. That's what I want. All right, again, 60-second cure. It's gonna take forever for us, everyone, y'all, because we'll keep 60-second back and forth. And then the next color, like I'm doing 2 coat of the number 1 or Sweet Aura, and then the number 12. So changing it. So now here's a question asking, like, would you using this in one time? You can tot it away. You can if you want to. But if you want to reuse it to the maximum potential and use all this so you don't go waste, if you're finished with one colors, you want it using the other size of your sponge, because we only use one side. So cure this, you place it under LED lights, cure it, and then you can swap, you can change it to the different size of your sponge. So you can using all 5 other size before you are going to tot it away. But if you want to do it away, dispose it, I'm not gonna stop you. But if you want to use the maximums out of your investment, you can cure this part, so then it's not gonna get a unclear gels on it, and then you are going to change it to the different size. But I'm still using this, so that's why I'm gonna save it here for my other nail. So So here's an option. You can do it right on the tips, or you can do half of your pink and half of yours number 12 and number 1 on the sponge. So either way work for you. So the first coat gonna be a little bit light, which is normal, and then we are going to adding 2 coat or 3 coat on it, okay? So I go in. So I'm gonna do a soft look. Hear this. And at first you see like, oh, I don't see any color, which is great, because the first coat you don't supposed to see it anyway. And then the second coat we're gonna add in more colors. I like every single one of them. I almost using this color too. This is like such a great colors. Number 28, Sweet Aura. And this color also is good too. These 2 colors, number 32 and 33. We did this the whole entire designs yesterday. And we finished like 36 color designs yesterday that we did. Here, in the meantime, we're waiting for the nails to be clear. I'm gonna show you all the designs that we did. So today we're gonna make it so easy. Ombre, which is I think it's one of the easiest way, as long as like you see the tip and trick, you get nail, like you can hang up it really fast. So I'm gonna do it. Next colors. I'm gonna brush it right here. Second coat. You can see like pink ombre. Get the clean one. And kind of blend it in the transition right here. Okay. I do like it. "60-second cure," everyone. Then now, if you decide to want to go more than this, like more than, like, the tip is gonna be a little bit more pink, you can add another coat. You can add another coat as you prefer. Or just go right to the chrome. So probably I'm gonna go to the chrome sky. I like the look of it. Like have a sheer, but it's some colors ombre. And we are going to using the top coat and top it and keep for 30 seconds. And we are going to using chromes, like unicorn chromes. But you can use any other chromes if you want to. Really patient. Top coat. Okay, done. When we do light together, it's like real 60 seconds. Add top coat on. And we're gonna do 30-second here. Let's just found some fur or whatever it is in there. All right, 30-second here. Sorry, I will see your patient. Thanks so much for your patience. I just see a little like a furs is stick on it. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate it. And again, 30-second here in the real time. Chromatics, unicorn chromatics pigment. Okay, just a little. I'm gonna dab it first, so then that way all the pigments will be absorbing it to like stick it on the nails instead of flying everywhere. This is helpful is the longevities of your application as well. And now you're gonna rub it. I'm so tempting because now, as I mentioned it, we're gonna do just the chromes only, but I could do some of the chromatic gels on this. Should we do some chromatic gels on? Or no? To get it some cute veinings like this look? Should I? Anyone's still watching me out there? Let me know. Yes or no? Because I already have a chromes on it, so it's good to have that. Or I can just leave it alone like that. Gorgeous nails, hello, thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to Glitz live video. Definitely you can contact us via email at info@glitzaccessoryandsuch.com regarding to the brand ambassadors programs. All right, so maybe we're doing a little bit of the veinings on this. So let's do soft look. Your chromatic gels. And pick up amount of your chromatic gels. If you want your veining to be a lot more, like more texture, you pick more of your chromatic gels. If you want your texture to be thin and don't want a lot, then you're adding a little bit less. All right, I just want some like that. You can add more as you prefer. Let's see what it'll turn out. 30-second here only if you want to adding some chromes on. I'm going to add just a little bit more texture. But when you finish and then you're adding chromes on and you still want to add more of your textures on it, you can go ahead and repeat this with chromatic gel or your condensed glue gels, no wipe, can also do that as well. Let's see what chromes. I have the like soft gold chromes on this one, like this one, this chrome, like number 1. I'm gonna add it on. "30-second here, patiently. Little gold, like a soft, I would say like a really like a champagne colors. And it will not going to stick it on your surface because it will not stick it on the other chrome surface. go. And just in case, but after you finish this and you want more of the texture and you decide to like want more, you can definitely go back and using your chromatic gels and adding more details of your designs for your 3D veinings designs as you prefer. Okay, and then now I'm gonna, if you do not have the condensed glue gels, you can using the base coat and coat a base coat, one coat first, cure for 30 seconds, and do the top coat and cure for 60 seconds. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the base coat. But if you decide to adding some crystals on it, then you are going to adding the crystals on and then adding the condensed glue gels, no wet top, and then crystals on. So today we're gonna make it really simple. I'm gonna base coat on to lock the chrome. If you just apply the top coat on, it's probably gonna peel up really fast because your really smooth and shiny surface of your chromes were not going to hold your top coat well because it's so shiny, and the shiny and shinies is were not going to end up like long lasting. So you want to do at least a minimum of your base coat or your condensed glue gels. 30-second cure and then top coat. Katie, yes. Did I do what you ladies said? The chromatic gels? Yes? If it yes, then I'm so glad that we did it together. All right, 30 seconds cure time up. So then we're gonna do the top coat. Soho Anti the Essential is all HEMA free and TPO free. Let me see, I need to see closer, see if I miss any spot. All right, I think I got it. 60-second cure. And then again, 60-second cures. So I did the thumb, and then the rest of them you do the same thing, and then either you do 2 thumb first or you do 4 fingernail first. So that way you can get 4 of them cure properly, and then turn it to this side, do the thumb. And then if you want to do, you can do 2 thumb for the clients back and forth, and then do the other 4s, you know, it's like on the left and the right, back and forth. So that's why you can get them here properly, and it's easy for you to do. It doesn't take much of extra time for you if you're doing for yourself or your clients, because if you do all of them at once, this is gonna tend to be under cure, and it's gonna be either it's gonna peel off, easy to peel off after that. Is this all done? And then if just here's your for your information, if you want to top coat underneath of your nails, which is I always do, you can always do the primer first and then the top coat after that. I always do that on for myself personally, for my reference. But if you don't want to do that, you do not have to at all. It's because if you are nail tech, and then if you're doing a lot your hands with your alcohols, I mean acetone, I will do it. So in that way, it's protect it underneath. Here you have this nice and simple, and then do the rest with the rest of them, just like that. So should I do the rest of them with all of you? This one is simple because we can do all 4 at once. So number one, I'm gonna put that one on the side. All right, so now if we do that, I'm going to add in the primers. And let it air dry. And then base coat, 30-second cure. So 30-second cure is so long, I feel like it takes forever. And here's a look of it. You could using every single colors, like any single colors of a Sweet Aura, and creating is really cool with stunning look like that. All right, so next. So if I do the whole entire colors, I mean the complete color is gonna give it really a nice, like a solids, but I like the looks like that. It's not quite like a jelly, but it does, I like that look. But you can do a whole nails with the colors as you prefer. See, I like that. It's like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain this color. It's gonna be like, if you have a better, the better word to describe that, it's not even the milky whites. And it's not like a even jelly at all, you know? Oh, touching it. clean this one. Okay, take a second here. Time, what I'm using the #1 of Sweet Aura. And instead of applying a whole entire colors to make it really nice and solid, I like a little bit of the effects. Like, it's not like I say it doesn't look like it's jelly at all. I just kind of, I think it's like thin it out, and it makes it like semi-transparent instead of solids. These are colors. The #1 is the colors right here. I only have one hand, so I'm gonna show it one here because the other hand is occupied under the LED lights right now. So I just like the look of it, and we're gonna create that the chromes look like this. Hey, thank you so much, Dom, for. So this is really cute though. I like it. I don't know why. But hey, if you want the solid color, then using that. Like 1 or 2 coat. But I like the. You know what I was thinking of? Even this, and you put chromes on it, it looks beautiful too. You can use it with the rest of the colors if you want to. You can like soften it, not soften it like, hey. I just need to get the support. Yes, it looks, it not like, It looks like a Milky White, but it's not like Milky White. I like it a lot. Hey, thanks so much for your patience because I was in my own zone right now. It's fascinating. Okay, if you want just by this colors itself, and then you want the unicorn chromes on it, it's gonna look super adorable as well. We're gonna make it like a little bit pink ombres on, and we're gonna go from there. All right, 60-second here. And then we're gonna do pink colors from your Sweet Aura. Number 12. Second here is take for a long time. Just so patient. Oh, done. We're gonna using it right toward the cuticle, I mean the free edges, and then you're gonna go gradually toward to the cuticles. And you can go up higher as you prefer, just your personal reference. Okay, and I'm gonna use the clean sponge and kind of blend it right where the transitioning between your pinks and your number 1s and number 12, like pink and the, I would say probably coconuts latte or whatever you want to call that one, or I would say like it look like a rice colors. So you can second here, and then the second coat. You can do third coat, or if you want to do darker, you can lighter. Either way, it looks good. Right, so patient. This is the looks we are going to achieve. So if you are doing like pre-made gel extensions and then decide it for yourself or your clients, we would have been done like way long time ago. Promise. Less than half an hour to apply it on. And the next set, we are gonna apply this one using the Omega gels. Almost, but we have so many requests seeing gel extension application today, so I'm excited. All right, second coat. So if you apply it on the nails and then you are going to using the sponge, and probably the sponge gonna absorb all of your colors. So if you put it on the sponge, actually is going to ombre and it release the pigments so much better for you. So give it a try and let me know which one is work the best for you. All right, so using the clean part. using this side and tap it right there. Yay, looking good. 60-second here. And then I'm gonna top coat and apply the chromes on it. Hey Instagram fam, thanks so much for tuning in. Hello Aura, Daylene, Mausolee. Thanks so much for tuning in. And then we're gonna top coat it here for only 30 seconds because we are going to add in some unicorn chromes. And then we're gonna using chromatic gels and creating it's like some veining like this. Some cute veinings like this, like a flat 3D veining chromes. Right, top coat. All of them, 4 of them. "30-second here for this. I see a little bit further right there. Right there, I got it. Alright, 30-second here only. And we're going to use that chromes. You can use any others of unicorn chromes you have. Hey Stephanie! Stephanie, just let you know that I see your see your comments now. Thank you so much for tuning in. Somehow tonight, I think it just somehow with, oh, this is gorgeous already. It's out, but I'm gonna using the unicorn chrome. I will dab it first. So that way it was really anchored into the, like a top coat. If I just rub it on right now, the chromes might really peel out fast. So dab it on first, so then that way it get the maximums of the, you know, it's like the application. Stephanie, thank you so much for tuning in. Somehow tonight the technical difficulty, normally I would have all the screen viewing all of the platform as one of the screen, it is completely gone. I don't know how, why. And then on even another screen for viewing other platforms, always on and off every single 5 minutes, so I have to keep refresh it. Is, I don't know why. Maybe something technical difficulty, I'm not sure. So that's why I have to view it from like direct from the, you know, it's like a screen that I'm going live right now. So I don't have a big screen in front of me, so I couldn't see all the comments, everyone's comments fast enough. So just let you know, I appreciate every single one of you tuning in, enjoy with me. I hope this is the videos will bring you some helpful tip and tricks. Even it looks really good already. Now you can see that how it's really glossy. I like it a lot. So if you don't want anything else, you can apply the base coat and then cure for 30 seconds, and then top coat 60-second cure. If you do not have the condensed glue gel, you can using your base coat. If you apply your top coat right away on it, it probably is gonna still shiny, but it's gonna peel up really fast, like sooner than you were expecting. Okay, so should we do chromatic gels on this, or should we leave it alone and just finish it? Like this one, we did it earlier. Really nice and soft look of the chromes, like a veinings chrome. If you want, we can do that together. Or we can just like leave it like this. Chromatic gels, veinings, anyone? Yes, no, maybe so. Thank you so much. Let me look closer to the screen, see if I miss anyone. Marley, hello, thanks so much for tuning in. You say Molly. Yes, so I see the comment now. Sina was like, Laurie, thank you so much for tuning in. Molly, thank you. And then Katie is still here. Laurie, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. All right, so some chromatic gels. To adding the cute veining. All right, so since we have the chrome base, I'm gonna adding the chromatic gels. Draw however you would like. You can't never go wrong with this. It's really fun to do, especially when it comes into the doing is a 3D veining. You can add however you want, and adding it more after you rub the chromes on, just in case you want some more, you can. So this is like fun, so you can still see your ombre, still see your chrome, and still see your 3D texture. Y'all, I told you we can't never go simple. I say that we're gonna do just so simple, just like the tips only, and then maybe ombre, and then look at us. We go like way above and beyond. Oh. Alright, 30-second here. But you can stop at any point. You can stop at just one colors and chrome set and base coat and top coat, and Kia 60-second for top coat, 30-second for base coat, and then you're good to go. Or you can go ombre, and then you can stop at ombre, and then also you can do, if you don't want stop there, you can add in crystals or any of the chrome. So today's like, we're gonna do is really simple, and just in case we want to go the 3D flowers like this look that we did in the past few videos, you can also do that too. I'm like so tempting, like, ooh, should I do the 3D? Maybe on the next video we will do it, because otherwise we're gonna keep going and we're never gonna be finished the nails. Just as this for your reference, if you are a nail tech, if you are weighing it for yourself, you do not have to do all of the different techniques. Stop at any is technique and design you would like, and leave the rest, like just ignore the rest. But for the nail tech, this is some option for you, because you never know, your clients just want so many others designs and techniques on the nail, so that way you can able to reach to the max potentials and increase your incomes with a lot of different, the techniques and the talents is already in you. Okay. And now when you finish with this, if you don't want anything else, just apply the base coat. If you don't have a condensed glue gels, you can using the base coat, 30-second cure after you apply it on, and then 60-second cure after you apply the top coat. Okay, so that's why it's gonna seal, at least it's protecting your beautiful chromes and designs for weeks to come. If you apply the top coat again, if you apply top coat, I will not gonna stop you, but they will not gonna long lasting. It's going to probably peel up really fast, or it's chipping off and right on the free edges. A lot of questions for that, so I hope it helped. I'm gonna using my gloves to wipe it off any of the all right. So here, this is the look. Cool. All right, so you don't have a condensed glue gels, make sure you're using the base coat instead of condensed glue gels. Okay, so I'm going to use this, because if you are going to adding any chromes, I mean any crystals, any charms, anything like metal charms, crystals, anything else, you definitely want to using your condensed glue gels, because they were not going to stick on your base coat. But if you have your chromes, a lot of question asked, how can I able to, Nancy, how can I able to keep the chromes looks nice and shiny without peeling off, chipping off your base coat first? Because otherwise your top coat will not going to adhere well on the top of your shiny chromatics like finish. So you do want the base coat first and then top coat. So I will do base and then top, and anything else you want to see the 3D flowers, we definitely gonna do in a different video. So at least this one we can nail down. I could call this one is really cute and simple, however you would like to call it, whatever way you want it. And then stop at any point. Okay, stop at one colors, doesn't have to be ombre, and then stop at ombre without your veinings. You stop at any step. But if you want to go a little bit you know, it's like beyond just a simple. You can do your veinings, 3D textures, 3D arts using any color chrome. You can using a different color of the chrome. It doesn't have to be this like champagne colors. All right, 30-second cure, and then top coat with 60-second cure. All right, thanks so much for Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube for your patience, because it's definitely technical difficulty and it was just challenge us so much. And my screen is keep like went off on me. Elena, hello, thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to this live video. All right, so top. I have top open, so then didn't want to spill it. So top coat shiny. Here you go. Second cure. There's so many time of 60-second cure, y'all. But I can't skip it because we do have to have like really 60-second cure, or else it will be leaving us with uncured gels on my nails or your client's nails, so which is you do not want it. If we decide to do some of other designs, which is 3D flowers or crystal or dragon scale, we're definitely going to do a next. This is so cute though. You can do like a veinings like that one. Super cute. So tempting. I really want to do like 3D flowers, and then I really want to do the crystals, you name it. But we're gonna leave as it is, so then it calls like really cute and simple. So we have two techniques going on in my nails besides just the colors. I did ombre and I did the ombres and I did the veining, 3D veining. So here's give you some ideas. If your set is starting at the salons, I just give it the sample that is done. So let me quick here one more time. If you're doing it for the set, like this set for the clients with the almonds medium, like for instance, if it started at $65 at the salon, I'm just giving a sample, okay? So based on the salon location, your technique and the skill, and then the price that you are charging for your client. So if the set is start from a $65 for your set, which is the almonds medium, of course the price is gonna be slightly different when you're doing almonds long, almond extra long, stiletto extra long, coffin extra long. So the price is go up a little bit different because it's not a piece of plastic, but it's also a lot of the other techniques going it, because when you polish the longer nails, it's gonna be different when you polish the shorter nails, and then take a longer time because you're doing 10 nails, not like only one fingers. So the price is gonna be different. Like for instance, it's $65 for the set of nails, and then you have the ombre. So the techniques will be $5 for ombre or French. So if you do 10 nails, they're gonna be, if you're doing it normally, if you're doing it like $5 per nails, it will be cost the clients, and it be pricing the clients will be is $5 each, but because you do all 10 nails ombre, so the price gonna running between 25 to 35 total on the top for 10 nails on the top of the service. So let's say if you do $25 for the ombre for all 10 nails, because you all do all 10 nails as the special bundle, so your $65 new set and then $25 going to make it $90 already. Now your clients can stop right there, or the clients can stop right at the $65 set of nails and then polish, and then you 2 coat of the polish and then top coat and you clear, you're good to go. So then you don't have to contribute another 30 minutes or longer to do the nail art in there, because the clients will be stopped at the just one solid color. The clients just want to do ombre. After you finish ombre, you can stop right there, and then you can top coat your clients' nails and then send the clients on the way, which is that $65 plus 25, which is a $90 set, which is really fair for you and your clients. The clients is saving is really good with the nail art, and then also that you are able to increase your incomes without, it's like really hurting your back because you do the ombre. So now if the clients want, ooh, I like the ombres and I want the glaze finish, so now the clients want the chromes on it. So the chromes can running also same thing. It can be another, because the clients doing all 10 nails, can be running between, is really depend on salon location and technique and the skills. Like say if you're doing chrome for whole set, it could be running between $20 to $30. For instance, if you do $20 for the chrome for all the rest of them, for all entire set. And because if we do, this is the bundle we do, we'll give it some reference, but you adjusting it accordingly to your salon, okay? And then your location. So if you do another $20 for the chrome for all 5 nails, which is, it break it down, 10 nails, so it break it down like $2 per nail, which is also really fair for you and your clients. If the client's doing only 1 fingernails for the rings fingers, that price might be different. But if you're doing all 10 nails for clients doing a bundle, so you give a clients is a good special price for the bundle. So another $20 for the chrome will if you have the quick note, you can take a note really quick and write down, because I'm holding my hand so I can't just break it down and write down for you. So another $20 for the chromes. There is gonna be is $110 for the set without the chromatic gel, without veining 3D right there. So now the clients, ooh, I really like the 3D veining too. So can you do 3D veinings? And absolutely. So then it's gonna be another between is $20 to $30 for the chrome veining, because you are drawing all 10 nails and adding chromes on it, and you are sealing base coat and top coat on it. So now your set is 110, right at the spot of the is glaze on the top of it, and now you want to chromes, veinings, 3D textures on, so another $20 for the nail art too. So it's gonna bring it to $130 for the set of nail, which is the average of the service on the nail salons with special when you are doing as a professionals is licensed nail tech. This is $130 per set of nails, really fair for you and also the clients. And also you make sure you consult the clients and communicate with your clients. It's really important. This is the keys, because the clients can drop at any point. See that how she going from her $65 set of nails and going to $130, because she double of a service and the nail art on it. So then it probably gonna take you a same amount of time do a new set to do the nail art right there, because you have your ombres and you have your chromes and you have your 3D texture veinings as well. So you do 3 techniques going on the top of the basics, the additional the original or the initial set. So you're doing it like 3 other techniques going on all 10 nails. It's not 1 technique, it's 3 techniques. So you get ombre and you have chromes and you have the 3D texture veinings chromes as well. Also, this is just for your personal, for your reference only. Again, adjusting it to your business. Like if someone, oh my gosh, I will not gonna charge that to the clients, I will not gonna pay that much. This is just for your is reference only, and adjusting it to your business, your locations, and the services you are doing. Okay, so I hope these videos bring you some fun idea, some idea how you are pricing for your clients, how you are going to consult with the clients. And then if you are drop it down, if you have the piece of papers and the pens, write it down, and you can consult with the clients as well. You can consult with the clients like the clients, ooh, I didn't expect it's gonna be 130. I thought it's gonna be, you know, like less than that. So then you're gonna ask your clients which one, what is techniques, what is the designs, and what is you like the most, and you can't not leave without. Like, I like the ombres a lot, and I do like the veining finish. Saying, okay, great. So then can we able to eliminate of the chromes on it? She like, it's not gonna be shiny and like glossy mirror effects, but is she got her ombres, and then she got her chromes 3D is texture nail art designs like flat 3Ds. And then okay, so then you can remove, eliminate of your chromes off. So take it off $20 for her. So now her is total of her tickets going drop from 130 going down back into 110, right? You see what I mean? So the more is the nail art she adding it on, the more time you do have to contribute in that. And then the more techniques, your more skill and more products that you'll have to get in to contribute in order for you to achieve the look that your clients want. So now the client's like, ooh, I really like it, but I want my price range, my budget's under $100. So then now she have to eliminate it one more of a design. Either if you want the veinings, like a 3D veining so much, she like it a lot, it looks really cool and stunning, then she gonna have to get, you know, to eliminate of her ombre. So it still look good either way. If you take one of the techniques off, it still looks cute though. Either you just getting chromes on the top of the #1 Sweet Aura, like this one. It looks like this if you have a chromes on. So stunning. It so gorgeous already. So the clients can go in with the chrome. It looks like a pearl, like a mother of pearls right there. She can go with just one technique, chromes on the top of the colors, or she can do one techniques as this, veining on it. There's so many options you can do for your clients. Here's for a nail tech. So you can do the chromes like this, I mean the veining chromes, or you can do whole and tie the nails with the chromes only. So if the client says want only under $100, so she gotta pick and make up her mind with one techniques only. But she's gonna do either ombre or chromes or a flat 3D veining. So either way, so then gonna stick it only around like $90 for your clients instead of 130. I hope this really helped. And then if you have a piece of paper, write the note down, because communicate with the clients is the keys for your success. So then that way you both at the same page. So you're not gonna have the clients will like all sudden after she finished the nails and she avoiding, she refused to pay because she didn't expecting, like I didn't expect it's gonna be that much and you didn't tell me. I thought, you know, it's like it's gonna be less than $100. I didn't realize that it's gonna be that much. If it happened to you like that sometime or all the time, you can definitely eliminate happen, and then, you know, keep your clients happy. You communicate and consult with the client, so then that way there are no miscommunications right there. There's no like assuming that all the nail arts and everything is gonna be is either for free or gonna be doesn't cost much, or like whole and tie set cost $5 for the extra. This is just the information for the nail tech, for your nail tech to take away, and you can take a note on that to different techniques. So if even the clients are showing the social media's nails like really simple and cute and easy, but it's also it will contribute and actually involve several different techniques and then products in there in order for us to achieve this. So that is for the nail tech part. But if you are the DIYer, congratulations, because you is rocket and saving a ton of money. But just make sure that be aware of a lot of tip and trick and techniques, so that way you are doing your nails in this really safe size without have any issues with like contact dermatitis. Just make sure that is be aware of that, okay? So, and be safe and have fun creating it. So I hope these videos will bring you a lot of fun ideas and some idea for nail tech special beginners confused or is hard to like, oh, I don't know how to say it to the clients. You, if you are drop it out the your color chart, you know, like this one will be $5, this one will be $10, stuff like that. We're gonna do another videos with different like price range for your clients, so then that's what you give to clients is to visualize it so much better. And then so, oh, this one, okay, so this one, the price of one techniques chromes versus to this one have two techniques is chromes of veins and also chamfer foil, you know, so it's gonna be a different techniques going on there. So the more techniques and more of the time you are going to spend and more products you are going to include it in the service, that's gonna price going to be slightly different. All right, to all my glitz fam, here is the final looks for the nails. I hope you really enjoy the video today, and I mean the tip and trick today. Dom, thank you so much. You're welcome, very welcome. I'm so glad you're tuning in. Here you go. Katie, you are very welcome. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you love it, and I'm so glad the information is helpful. And if any question that you have during the live streams, or you might have that you asking before and I never get an answer for, don't hesitate to drop the comments, or even you can contact us via email at info@glitzaccessoryandsuch.com. We'll be so happy to assist you with any question. If I miss it during a live stream, I try to catch up with any is comments as fast as possible. If not, then I was probably focused on the nails. It's not like I didn't see your comment. Oh, you just finished live too? That is so awesome, Dom. Oh my God, you are so awesome, Dom. Like so fast. All right, all my glitz fam, make sure you take good care of yourself and be safe and have a fabulous weekend. I will definitely looking forward to see everyone in the next live. Let me show the final looks for YouTube. Thanks so much, Katie. Thank you so much, Stephanie and YouTube fam. Make sure you take good care of yourself. Be safe. Have a fabulous day and take good care of your family. All the products, gel extensions, and your Sweet Aura collections, you can simply find it on our official website, link right in bios. Any other question, don't hesitate to reach out, okay? You know where to reach out to us. Thank you so much.